Hello, everybody. Today, I want to talk to you about how to actually improve your credit score because 40% of people that are actually applying for home loans are actually getting rejected by the banks because of low affordability and because of poor credit score. So, a credit score is a number that lenders or banks uses to check the likelihood of them getting paid in full and in time should they actually give you that loan. So in most cases, you need around 600 minimum points to actually qualify for a bond, or more, actually to get more favorable terms on the bond. So the very first thing that you actually need to do is to actually check your credit score online. You can go to platforms like Equifax, Xperia, TransUnion, or ClearScore. There's many more that you can actually go there. On that report, you will see that there's actually factors that are contributing to your low credit score. So here's a few factors that contribute to low score. So if you don't pay full amount and you don't pay it in time, it will make sure that you have a low credit score, and you don't want that. And then the other thing is multiple credit cards, especially if you are maxing them out, then it will affect your credit score. But there's actually people that actually are disciplined and they actually understand how to actually use credit cards properly. They actually put their money on the credit cards and actually use their money and not use the bank's money. In that way, you are able to have a better credit score. The other thing is you must have the right amount of debt. There's something called income to debt ratio. So there must be a balance in terms of what your income is and what is your debt. So there must just be the right amount of debt, not too much debt. Because if you're too much indebted, then that actually affects your credit score and it will be much lower. And also people that actually do debt reviews and insolvency. So if you go to those consolidation companies or whatever, they actually have a negative impact on your credit score. In most cases, it will be lower. So, and the other thing is you must only really apply for new credit only when it's necessary. If you just keep applying for credit, then it's going to affect your credit score, and you're actually going to have a negative impact on your credit score, and it's going to be much lower. Like I was saying there above in terms of credit cards, so if you have credit cards that you are not using them, then you must not close them. In terms of if you are just using your money and you are putting it in the credit card, but you are not actually using the bank's money, then you can actually not close it and use it like that, because that actually makes sure that you have actually a good credit score. And the other thing is you must not apply too much new credit that results in multiple inquiries, right? And the other thing is uh, you must always monitor your credit score, and you must dispute any accuracies if they are reported on your credit report. You can do this with TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, right? So some of you are asking yourself that if maybe you have done one of those things in a negative way, how long does it take then to actually rebuild your credit? Okay, well, that depends on the factor that is actually contributing to the credit score. But on your report, in actual fact, you will get it will indicate a date and a month where your credit record will be cleared, right? But if I'm just going per category or per factor in terms of how long it takes to rebuild it. So if you're talking about each late payment, it takes around 7 years. It will be reflecting on your report for around 7 years. So it's very much important that you actually make sure that you always pay your bills in time and in full. Charge offs also, they reflect on your report for up to 7 years. And also bills that are sent to collection agencies also is 7 years. Settled account also 7 years. Foreclosures 7 years. If you have filed for bankruptcy, it will take up to 10 years for it not to reflect anymore on your credit report. Hard inquiries for new credit, it takes up to 2 years. So this is why it is very much important that you don't always apply for unnecessary debts. So if there's no need for you to apply for new debt, then don't do it, because it's going to affect your credit score. The more you do it, the more it decreases your credit score. So it's very much important that we try to stick to these basic rules, right? So it's really the bottom line, that if you don't need the credit, please do not do it, because it doesn't help you in any case if you want to use credit or apply for a home loan in the near future. Okay, so guys, we have reached the end of this week's session. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if this is really useful information. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next week.